Okay, we've crossed the pond and returned to US shores as we turn our attention to the US men's national team, and Klinsmann's clan take on Brazil in a friendly on Tuesday, but next month they'll battle it out with Mexico in the CONCACAF Cup. So tomorrow's game turns out to be more important than your usual exhibition match, as the coach will likely be using it to fine-tune his game plan for next month. Jozy Altidore, 2 goals in the last US game. Phil, is he back?
In some ways, yes, but still the same problems. I think the one thing that really made me feel good for Jozy and good watching Jozy, he's still having problems with the control. He's still having problems as far as creating his shots. But when he gets the opportunity, he's following through. The penalty is a perfect example. Draws the penalty, clear foul, kicks the penalty, where in the past, when it's saved, he would have just stood there and maybe sulked. He's charging in there to bury the rebound. In good position as well for the second goal. I think in many ways the fact that they had to fight back to get the victory against Peru gives me reason to hope. But there's still a lot of questions.
Okay, a lot of questions. We've got to go to the back as well when it comes to Brad Guzan. He is going with Brad Guzan. Is it Guzan's spot to lose now?
It is. He said last week before they even played the Peru game that Brad was going to play the next 3, even with Tim Howard back, that Tim's going to have to bide his time. I can understand that. It's just Tim has the habit and the ability. We saw it against City, we saw it against Tottenham, we saw it against Belgium in the World Cup in a huge game to come up huge.
Gary,
Brad sometimes can be a little shaky.
Gary, which one?
You know, one's taken a year off, so you have to go with Brad for a short while, but Brad's got to know that he's got a fantastic goalkeeper in Tim Howard.
Is that short while in weeks or in months?
It could be one game. You can say to a keeper 3 games. For a keeper, it's game by game. The moment you have a really bad one and your defence are doing this, boom, you're out. Tim Howard's in.
What does Howard bring that Guzan does not? One thing.
He makes greater saves. I think you hit it.
Really?
He really does. He's a special goalkeeper.
Additionally, he brings a real presence that I'm not really convinced that Brad actually projects. Is solid and is a tremendous goalkeeper as Guzan is. For me,
and the presence is
Timmy
because
Howard's
you were seen to make so many unbelievable saves. We've seen it for so many years,
Yeah.
regularly at Everton in the US, that those defenders know that they've got something very special behind them.
We've got to move on. We've got to move on.
Sure.
But as you say, this now is his chance to prove it. So we'll see what happens there.